Hey guys, Juan here from Impaktech USA, and today I'm going to give you a breakdown of this 2022 Honda Grom. Now, the first thing I want to start off with is our world famous Impaktech Easy Pull Clutch Lever. As you can see, this is our one finger lever, and all I need is one finger to easily engage this lever with little to no resistance. This is a great first modification for any motorcycle, especially the Groms and Z125s, because it allows you to maintain your full hand besides one finger on the bar and engage it with just one finger. This lever is made out of 3 individual pieces. You have your lever, your perch, and your clamp. This is full billet aluminum, and it's manufactured here in our state-of-the-art facility in Riverside, California. The next thing we're going to talk about is our Impaktech Grom rear sets. Now, these rear sets are going to fit your first generation Grom and your second generation Grom. So basically all years up to 2023. These rear sets are amazing because they have so many different features. The first thing is, obviously it's an upgrade from your stock OEM rear sets. You still have your rear passenger peg, so if you are gonna have a passenger, they can sit on here, and you have a sturdy front peg, which is not foldable, and both pegs come with a Durlin puck, which are replaceable as well in case you do get into a fall and these get scraped. Now, our Impaktech rear sets are also going to be our Grom crash cage. These rear sets were designed to work just like our crash cage does. We didn't manufacture a steel crash cage on this bike because the frame is too brittle, and we do a lot of strength analysis tests on all the products we manufacture, and it just didn't pass. So what we did was we extended these pegs, so they're a little bit longer than your traditional Impaktech pegs. And like I mentioned before, these 2 points of contact are going to hit the floor before any other component on the bike does, which ensures that your bike is fully protected. Now, the third thing I want to talk about is our Impaktech Grom 12-bar/subcage combo. Now, the reason I say 12-bar/subcage combo is because Impaktech, we're known for our subcages, our steel subcages and our adjustable subcages and protecting your bike. This is going to be an aluminum 12-bar made out of full CNC billet aluminum, and it has adjustable pegs, so you can actually unscrew a bolt back here and go ahead and take this peg out of the insert and reposition it to however you'd like. So it can be here, 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 depending on whatever tricks you want to do or however you want to have your particular setup. And we also have a scrape bar. Now, this scrape plate is aluminum, but we actually also offer this in titanium for the first time. So if you do want to go ahead and upgrade to the titanium, you can as well. We actually have a pretty cool story to tell you. About a day ago, before this customer actually dropped her bike in, she was rear-ended. So she was at a stoplight and there was a car that came 40 miles an hour and didn't see her and actually ran into her. As you can see, the subcage took very minimal damage. There's just a couple of scrapes here and there, but if it weren't for this subcage, the car would have ruined her exhaust, would have ruined the rear section of the bike, probably would have snapped the subframe, and obviously would have hurt her a lot more than she was. But the 12-bar was able to take the impact. So yeah, you get protected from here, and you also get protected from here if you're trying to like merge into lanes or try to swivel through traffic. This part will hit before your actual feet does. I'll get on there right now and kind of show you guys. But these are going to be the 3 parts. Now what we're going to do is we're going to lay the bike on the floor so you can kind of get a good idea of what I'm referring to when I say it's an actual crash cage and not just a rear set. Okay, so before I lay it down, another quick story. This bike has been looped about 4 different times. It's been impacted by a car going 40 miles an hour. As you can see, there's no damage on it. Very, very minimal. The only thing that she had to change was actually these Durlin pucks, but I'm gonna show you just how great these rear sets are. So, take a look at the bike, and as I lay it on the floor, you can see the first point of contact is gonna be the peg. As you can see, the peg takes all the damage. Now, when we lift up the motorcycle, as you can see, there's going to be 0 damage on the bike. So we'll go ahead and just put the kickstand down, and no damage. Now, once we're on the bike, our CNC billet pegs have this really grippy design that doesn't allow my foot to slip off whatsoever, and it's a lot longer than the stock OEM peg is, so you're a lot more comfortable. Like I said, you have your passenger peg here, so if you're learning new tricks, you can start off with baby wheelies doing like this, clutching up, or a passenger can be there and just sit really, really carefully. Super, super strong. I weigh about 220 pounds. holds me up no problem. We have this weighted for about 360 pounds. Now, when we look at the 12 bars, you can see there's like these slotted security slots on one end of the flower. We call this our CNC flower. And when you remove the bolt on the back side of this, you can actually remove this and you can reposition it to different angles. So if it's here, you can take it out, reposition it here, you reposition it here, you can reposition it here. You have a full 360 range of motion where you can position this. Now, these Derlin pucks, super easy to take out. You're gonna unscrew your bolt. There's just a nylock in the back, and you'll take them out. And this here is a replaceable part. So once this comes into contact with the ground and it gets scuffed up, you can just go ahead and replace that, versus having a solid steel and already ruining your aluminum. You know, if you have aluminum to ground contact, this is already gonna start scraping. So the beauty of our product is that you have this Derlin puck. Every single component on this adjustable 12 bar and on our RearSets, you can purchase online as replaceable parts. So you can replace the puck, the peg, the flower, the brackets, the bar, the scrape plate, and everything else on the rear set as well. A lot of companies are manufacturing solid steel 12 bars. Now, I personally am gonna say that with ours, it's a lot lighter. You're talking about 60 to 70%. Since this is billet aluminum, it's 40% stronger than any sort of steel, and it's fully rebuildable. If you bend something that's solid, like let's say you have a 12 bar that's just one piece and you bend it, you gotta get another one, or you gotta just live with that because you're not gonna be able to unbend it. With ours, if something happens, you bend it, fully replaceable. We have all these parts in stock and they'll ship out same day. It is available in this raw finish, which is just raw billet aluminum, and we do have it in anodized black. This customer went ahead and ordered our raw, and then she went to a local powder coater and got it powder coated this shocker yellow. So this is the Grom at full 12 o'clock. You got your peg position here, you got your scrape plate here, and this is just gonna be a visual of how the 12 bar looks when it's in full 12 o'clock and in scrape position. But yeah guys, that's pretty much gonna be it for our Grom video. Other than that, if you guys have any other questions, concerns, make sure to drop them down below in the comment section. We do have a storefront located in Riverside, California. You can come in here, check out all our parts, check out some bikes, buy anything you want from here. We'll go ahead and link that all down in the description. Make sure you're following our Impaktech Instagram account. It's at Impaktech. That's where we post daily. And any other concerns, we're open Monday to Friday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Send us an email, give us a call, and make sure to visit our website at impaktechusa.com.